Hey everybody, it's Highly an Alchemist, and welcome back to Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie. In the last episode, we completed Click Clock Wood, and therefore all the other worlds and got every single collectible. And in this episode, I say it's time to go beat that witch herself, and so we can rescue Tootie. So, let's see what awaits us, see how we can put a stop to her ambitions. And it takes place in Hell, with a big game board or something. What's going on here? Welcome, one and all, Grunty's the name! Banjo's here to play my game. My lair is done, and here he stands. Through all my tricks and traps and lands. Okay, I'm gonna stop here because, first of all, the text is too slow, and secondly, I'm gonna get a sore throat if I keep doing this voice. So, what is going on here? What is this place? I mean, I thought we were here to actually face off against Grunty, but not quite what I imagined. Okay, so apparently there's a quiz game going on. It's basically it's a trivia show, and this is called Grunty's Furnace Fun. So yeah, that's basically what the game show is. In Hell, yeah, it is essentially a game show in Hell. And well, I guess that must be the only way we can ever stay Tootie. So then yeah, press A to try it if we dare. Okay then. Well, before we do so, let's go ahead and unlock this warp cauldron that was behind us. Because, I mean, we might as well. I mean, like, if this is the final challenge, then I don't know why it's there. Alright, so basically what this entails is that, you know, as you've already known right now, it's basically a quiz show, and there's a bunch of tiles that we can step on. So there's our first tile right here. Basically, Grunty's going to ask you the kind of quiz questions right there. And so you just have to pick the right answer. If you pick the right one, then you can proceed onwards. If you answer incorrectly, then you actually take damage, and so you have to try again. So you just see a Banjo-Kazooie tile right there. The blue one is actually just her asking you some kind of question, in which, like, basically a little detail about the game. This tile right here is a visual quiz. I can't speak today again. And so what she does is she'll show you a picture on the screen, and she'll ask us where we have been. Could either be that, or she will show you, excuse me, a character that we encountered. So anyway, so this picture here is actually from Freezy's Peak, because that was a pipe right there. And there's also those honeycombs you can collect. So if you do take damage just for picking the wrong answer, then you can pick those up. Bubble Glue Swamp will test your mind. How many turtles did you find? Okay, yeah, sometimes some of the questions there, the game actually really expects you to pay attention because, like, sometimes it'll ask you how many things there are, and, you know, the game actually assumes that you pay attention, but more than likely you're not going to pay attention or count any of those things, so how the hell am I supposed to remember all this? Now this question right here, this tile, is actually a sound tile. And we know this voice is right here. And that would be Tank the Turtle from Bubble Glue Swamp. So what they entail is that they could, it could either be a sound effect, a music piece from the game itself, or from whichever world there is, or the sound from the character makes in those text bubbles. And those are the easy ones right here, and also along with the visuals. And this right here is a Joker tile. Basically what happens is that, Grunty will actually randomly pick any question there is from whichever tile there is. If you get this one right, then you'll get 2 Joker cards. And what you do, if you press the B button, you can actually skip a question, or skip a tile, actually. In case, you know, there are some certain tiles in which you really don't want to ask, like some certain ones that we can see right here, but a little more on that. But yeah, it's basically just a way to bypass some of the tiles that you don't want to answer for the questions. All right, this image right here. Oh yeah, we know for sure where we have been, and that is none other than Click Clock Wood, because you know that's where the treehouse was. And this right here, Freeze Easy Slalom Courses, crash through how many gates? Ah, yeah, another one of those kind of questions. Yeah, for those for the questions where she would ask you how many that you have that you've seen. Yeah, I took damage right there for answering wrong. I actually had to take a guess because like I said, it's very unlikely you ever the game actually wants you to pay close attention to some of the things, and it actually expects you to count them. but, you know, more than likely you're probably not going to throughout the adventure, so it's kind of gonna be hard to remember. And the church ghost hand's name is Motsand. And they gave us a very easy challenge. Now, this tile right here, with the one with the stopwatch, if you go for this one, then basically what it'll do is that it'll send you to the mini games that we played previously, or any kind of enemy waves, like this right here, the Zubba wave from Click Clock Wood. But I'm gonna do like I did before and just use gold feathers, because you know, I'm kind of cheap like that. It's so funny to see the way they just knock themselves out from the invincibility. But yeah, that's what it does. And also, they're a little more challenging. A shortened time limit and different kinds of challenges. Now, this one right here. This question, the Grunty tile. This is actually where the Brentellas come into play. And also, this is actually the exact reason why you need to write those down. Because, yeah, her favorite smell right here is Future Parrot Puke. Yeah, that's the reason why you actually need to write those down. Because like I said, those answers will be completely randomized, the ones that Brentella will tell you. So the correct answer for Grunty's Secrets is actually the one that Brentella gave you. And more than likely, for each time you play the game, the other two incorrect answers might be the correct answers. So yeah, once again, that's the reason why you need to write those down, and why I had to write those down too. Because they're completely randomized, so... yeah, because she'll be asking you those questions for the secret, so whatever it is you wrote down, that's the correct answer. Anyway, so that tile I just skipped over, that was a death tile. And those things, you know, fuck those things. Because, we actually, because first of all, like the Joker tile, she'll actually randomly pick a question, and if you actually get the question wrong, or get the answer wrong, you will actually die. You lose a life, and so you have to start this whole thing all over again. And yeah, keep an eye on your lives too. And there's also those Banjo statues that you can pick up as well. So those death skulls right there, the red tiles, those are ones I'm going to be skipping over with the Joker cards because I don't want to take any chances. Alright, and what we got was, that was bottles, and my looks at school were never thin. What award did I always win? Well, you actually won the Sweatiest Socks competition. Ugh, biggest butt, ugh. And there's another Joker for us. Oh yeah, you know, another one that I actually didn't mention, that some of the, answers, the wrong answers, are actually, references to the, two other rare characters. Like I just saw Conquer the Squirrel when I was recording, and yeah, Conquer is an actual character, if you don't know already, who was originally from, Diddy Kong Racing, and then later on, Conquer's Bad Fur Day. Alright, another, Grunty tile. Grunty's got a beautiful pose. Where do I get my delightful clothes? You get those clothes from Saggy Maggie's Boutique. If, okay, well, yeah, I had to, I kinda hesitated there, because I was actually trying to look at the answers I wrote down. There's secrets there. Alright, picture on the screen. Do I know where I have been? Of course I do. This is obvious enough, because we took a closer look at this, and I did say to myself we're going to be coming back here later for a certain thing. And that is from Mad Monster Mansion. And another Skull of Death. We're skipping that. As right here, we pick up items on the ground. Which one makes this silly sound? Yep, I know this one for sure, and that is Extra Honeycomb Piece. I was a little confused for a bit because it said extra honey right there, because there's extra honey and then extra honeycomb piece. But the last one right there is actually a little more accurate for this time. Alright, so this one, yeah, just like I went in there to spell out the title of the game, Banjo-Kazooie. This time, under 50 seconds, we actually had to do the same thing, except we had to spell it backwards. So yeah, where you see here, yeah, the time limit is a little tighter right here. And also, it can be a little challenging. Like, for instance, sometimes it'll throw you into Mr. Vile's challenge, and what happens is that, like, it actually goes for the third round, in which it switches over at the top of the screen, but they do that very quickly, so you want to be careful of that. But I don't think well, actually, no, I don't really do that kind of challenge in this playthrough. Yeah, one thing I do gotta say about Grunty's Furnace Fun, it actually can be pretty fun. Of course, that's the name, because, you know, it is also fun. Just having to answer the questions from all the things that you've experienced from the game. What useless creature do you become in Click Clock Web? We become a bumblebee. But yeah, it's also pretty fun right here, just having to answer the questions from the game itself, like some of the details. And this location, that one was a little confusing to me, but I was like, oh wait a minute, okay, now I know what this place is, because I also saw the patterns right there. And that's in Bubble Gloop Swamp, because that was actually the inside of Tank Tub the Turtle, because he apparently ate the Tip Top Choir. Here's 3 answers, one you'll pick, what's my amazing part? Oh god, oh no! Well, we got blow balloons up with my butt, which is already disgusting enough. Did you notice there was also perform a scariest striptease? Or just perform a striptease? Oh god! Ugh! No! That's even worse! No, don't remind me! Anyway, so what you have with a lucky charm, a dragon's foot. Which might sound a little gruesome there. And another sound tile, make the choice. Which character has this dumb voice? And that would be none other than Tip Top. Sometimes, if she actually asks you which character makes this cool voice, which of course she would always call herself that, that's the only hint that there is, and very obvious enough, that would actually be Grunty herself. So, you can actually pay close attention if she suddenly says, what makes this cool voice, then of course, you know, it's going to be Gruntilda because, well, she is narcissistic like that. Now, this one, I actually kind of fucked up here because once again, well, you know, for one thing, it is a memory match game. But I actually kind of failed this one because, once again, I forgot where the tiles were. I mean, again, it's actually not randomized, thankfully. It's still exactly the same as the last time we did it. But, once again, I actually still forgot where some of the tiles are, where they match. The most obvious ones were the Jinjos, the yellow Jinjos right there, but I unfortunately couldn't remember the rest, so yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I kind of failed at. Especially because it's also under a short time limit, so... And you know what? This is also... It's also my fault, too, because what I should have done was that I should have just either looked up a video with the magic tiles, because I knew I was going to forget, and then, or either that, or just look at my previous videos, and just find the video where we did this kind of challenge back in Gobi's Valley. And then just try to either memorize them, or just write those down. I know that they could have been either way, but, again, that was my fault. I should remember to do that. Alright, so after that kind of failure, let's try that again. And we have a rematch with Boss Boombox. Yeah, some of these enemy challenges, I just kind of go the cheaper way and just use my gold feathers. I mean, just for the first part, I just use Rat Tie Rat, but for the rest, I go ahead and use my gold feathers here. And there we go. That wasn't so hard. Well, I mean, if you have enough gold feathers, that is. Alright, next tile, and this one, the Charmer helps you on your way. In his pyramid, what did you pay? Well, we didn't pay any money, so we just paid some blue eggs. Well, of course, there is no money here. Alright, and another skull tile, and another Grunty tile. We didn't wash, there was no pool. Where did I go to which school? Let's see, this one, you went to St. Dungballs. And the last one, of course, they had to put the skull tile, so you know what? I'm not going to take any chances. I completely skipped this one, and so therefore, Grunty's Furnace Fun is now done. Hey, look at that, I just rhymed. Alright, folks, yeah, well, Grunty herself just said that right there, that we're gonna have to endure through the credits, but don't be fooled, guys. It may seem like it's the credits, it may seem like the end of the game, but we're actually not at the end of the game. It's still not over, because, first of all, Grunty actually got away from here, which, well, we'll be reminded once again, pretty soon. Yeah, they actually do this once again, because, like, they show off the credits prematurely before the actual final, the finale of the game. And keep in mind, it's actually not the first time Rare's actually done this, because it's pretty much the same as the fake-out credits from Donkey Kong Country. Like it may seem like we managed to beat King K. Rool, and then suddenly the credits come up, but like every C word that comes up actually starts with a K, and you're like, wait a minute, something's not right here. And then once it's over, oh nope, the battle still goes on, and we're still not over. So yeah, it's kind of like that actually. Except those are like actual credits, but like they still show it off anyway, even before the final showdown. Yeah, a bit of a spoiler right there. Also, not gonna lie though, when I was a kid, whenever they show the characters and then like through those speech bubbles, I actually thought that it was the characters actually talking about, like the game developers or the staff at Rare. Although it's actually not the case, because you know it's just credits itself. But I used to think it that way when I was a kid, very weirdly. And I was like, whoa, how did you guys come up with so much of this stuff? Especially since a lot of you guys talk in the third person. That's something I actually never got to mention. Like, I don't know why, but almost every character in this game talks in the third person. Even some of the ones who speak perfectly coherent, they still talk in the third person. I mean, a few of them don't, but a good majority of the characters do. I don't know why. So, yes, I know that normally, like, during the credits, I usually just, tell you guys my, final thoughts of the game, but I'm not gonna do that this time, because, again, we're not at the end of the game yet. It's still not over. We're not done yet. I mean, there's a reason why it still said, like, episode, whichever number it is, that was, episode 21, yeah, it still says episode 21 and not finale. I mean, it's already been a dead giveaway enough, so, yeah, so that's gonna be saved until, like, after the final battle, you know, after the actual credits, but, you know, I'm not doing it this time, because, we're not done. Though I do like this theme, though. I really do love, you know, this triumphant rendition of the main Banjo-Kazooie theme. So anyways, I guess, since I don't have much else to talk about, there's actually one thing I do want to say, like, you know, maybe, like, you know, in the future for, when it comes to the Banjo-Kazooie series, so yeah, quite obviously enough, actually, I do want to say, though, it's, as of this, recording right here, well, as of me, commentating over this video, it's actually been a year since I lost my fucking mind, all of us did, at a very special reveal trailer in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's already been a year! And this Let's Play was actually supposed to be in celebration of that kind of occasion, but it was very late because of stuff in real life that happened to me, actually. But yeah, it's already been a year now. Well, I mean, it's almost over, but still. So yeah, so I guess when it comes to the Banjo-Kazooie series for my kind of plans in the future, so yeah, quite obviously enough, I mean, if I've already done Banjo-Kazooie, then of course I'll be doing Banjo-Tooie, because it is my favorite game of all time. I just love it to death, but that'll be saved for some sort of a special thing that'll go on. And of course, something I'm also very excited for. I just cannot wait for that. And after that, I could also be one day, like maybe like several years from now, I could also be doing a Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge for the Game Boy Advance. It's actually the one game I've played, but I haven't fully completed, though. But once I've already gotten all full practice on it, and then maybe in the future I'll probably do a Let's Play of that game, too. It's a pretty decent game, though, from what I played so far. I mean, maybe not the best of them all, but pretty decent in its own right. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, Anyway, with that out of the way, so I guess the credits is over, and now we have. Ooh, would you look at that? Bumbo's cooking some barbecue. Oh yes. Oh man, whatever he's making, it sure looks delicious. Let's see what he's cooking. He's cooking Banjo's goldfish. Oh no, and he's still moving. Actually, if you just pay close attention, like next time we see him, which is gonna be in Banjo-Tooie, he's still alive somehow. Unless if it's another goldfish or something. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But anyways, hey, just nice party there. Oh, but we have a killjoy right here because she's here to remind us that Grunty got away and that we need to get back there and finish the job. Ah, gee, thanks, Tootie. You fucking party crasher. Well, yeah, that's right. Party's over, unfortunately. Man, I won some good barbecue. I mean, Momo's pretty good at magic. We did not know he's also very skilled in being a chef and just cooking up some barbecue. Whatever he makes would be so good. I want to try it. Ah, damn it, Tootie. We just, we just went ahead and rescued you, and then you just had to go and ruin all the fun. Ugh. Maybe it's no wonder why he actually never appeared in the rest of the games. Ooh, ouch. Oh, man. What did I say there? But anyways, so, yeah, like, well... I mean, it was kind of inevitable because we had the fake-out credits, and then, we did see that Grunty actually got away without a fight. Very cowardly so. I mean, just without you trying, just the way that she just went and escaped after she lost, being the sore loser that she is, and so... Yeah, I mean, it's just pretty funny. It's like she just runs there like, ha-ha, fuck you, suckers! I wish I could rhyme that one, but I can't, but... Anyway, so that said, I guess all that's left is to just go and confront the witch herself, which that will be in the next episode, which is also going to be the finale of Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie. So, join me for this episode, and we'll see how that goes. So, until next time, see you guys later.